The first night in my new countryside cottage, I thought the sound outside was just wind rattling the shutters. But when I looked out my window, I saw a distant orange glow flickering through the trees. Bonfires, several of them, burning in a pattern too precise to be accidental. People in long coats circled the flames, their movements almost synchronized. I told myself it was just locals camping, but something about the way they all paused and turned toward my house made me freeze. I should have listened to the fear in my chest, but I was desperate for peace, and I needed this fresh start. Days passed, and every night, the bonfires returned. The locals in town avoided my eyes and changed the subject when I asked about them. I started noticing odd symbols carved into the trees lining my property. Sometimes, I found small piles of ash on my doorstep, shaped into spirals. One night, I woke to murmurs outside my window, soft chanting in a language I didn't recognize. I pressed myself against the wall, heart pounding, but by morning, there was no trace anyone had been there. I became obsessed with uncovering the truth. One night, I followed the glow, sneaking through the woods. As I drew closer, I saw faces illuminated by firelight, faces I recognized from town, their eyes blank and unblinking. At the center of the clearing was a crude wooden effigy, and pinned to it was a photograph of me. The chanting grew louder, and as I stepped back, a branch snapped under my foot. Every head snapped in my direction. I ran, branches tearing at my skin, the chanting following me all the way home. That night, as I tried to barricade my door, I realized the symbols on my property matched the marks on the cultists' robes. The bonfires weren't just a tradition, they were waiting for me. And in the morning, when the sun rose, I found a fresh set of footprints circling my bed, traced in ash. I moved to the countryside for peace, but I think I was brought here for something ancient that finally found what it was waiting for.